Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Journey Beyond the Abyss. Now we enter the cursed episodes. As the next few episodes had some technical difficulties while recording, and quite a lot of footage was lost. So I cut together what I have. Also, audio was not recorded, because of course, one problem wouldn't be enough. So I will re-record audio for some parts, but not for all. I hope you like it, and let's get into it. So, to immediately dispel any misunderstandings, those clips are out of chronological order, but they do tell a better story that way. So, I started my run with making experience. And how do I make experience very easily? Well, it's actually with smithing. If you use the anvil for smithing, you get experience for each part you smith. So what I did was to prepare copper ingots so that they just need one more whack to turn into useful copper rods. And I used that to get levels. So, what did I need the levels for? Well, for teleporting around. Because my grand plan was to figure out if I had forgotten any of the books of the Acid Dimension. Because, as you clearly saw in the last few episodes, I had no idea where to go. And so I thought, there must be something in an Acid Dimension. Great. So I loaded up the safety world and lost about 1.5 hours of footage of me swimming about, placing doors, and going through 2 stacks of golden apples. Of course, I didn't find anything. And that's when I remembered that there was actually the portal to the down below. And that is where we cut into the next bit of footage. And me going pretty much...
Ah, damn it, I wasn't recording. Screw this.
So, welcome to the Bedrock Dimension. It's a series of caves made out of bedrock with some small pockets made out of endstone and lapis lazuli. As you can see here, I have already cut into the walls here and there to make some air pockets when I realized that I wasn't recording at all. Great. So, basically it's a maze. Big, stonking maze. And thankfully I had some potions of night vision made in preparation, even though the bottler really likes to not fill bottles with that. I have been here for about 2 minutes, and it'll take a bit of time until I find the way down below. So far, I'm just looking if there are some hidden entrances. I'll call it a bit of PTSD from the Acid Dimension, where some of the path has to be carved out through the rocks. So, yes, there's a guru, great. It'll take a bit of time until I find my way. And there we go. That's when I realized that the whole thing is much, much bigger. And I started using the glowstone to mark where I have been, which is semi-successful. But sure, why not? Just marking a path. Also, I just realized in post-production, so Inception Fox, that the audio somehow delaminated from the video, even though I made it a meta strip. Oh well, who cares? So, you see, the cave is a huge maze where you go on by diving through every nook and cranny looking for the way forward. And not gonna lie, I was very, very tense going through that, because notice the oxygen meter. It gets drained faster the further I go into this maze, which is not ideal. It'll take a bit of time until I figure that out, though. And yeah, there's a little double take. We go down further, deeper and deeper. Also, you may notice that there are 4 books in my inventory. Those are the 3 skill books from the Asset Dimension and the lore book from the temple. So, bounty. Because, of course, in the real save, I also got the books again. Because just, you know, to be on the safe side. Then again, I knew where they were and I had a prepared path. So that wasn't that terrifying. So, yeah. Caves. Underwater. And if it weren't for the potion, completely pitch black dark. We'll see that in a moment. Yes. And now I start realizing that my air is running out extremely fast, and I doubt that I will get anywhere with my current gear. So, quickly catch breath and think of a new plan. And that new plan is to warp back, get better gear, or rather leave all the gear I don't need and then come back again. And once again, welcome back to the Bedrock Dimension, this time without night sight. As you can see, much more terrifying. I do have 1 potion of 8 minutes left, so I'll use that and see where I can go with it. And off to the races again. I swim through the stuff, explore new nooks and crannies, get stuck, and that gave me nearly a heart attack. I thought that would be it. And then I remembered that I could just teleport out. So, shouldn't be a big problem. Now that you've seen the light levels of the Virgin Bedrock Dimension, you can see why I chose to mark my way with glowstone. And I'll just leave you to the footage of me exploring the depths of the ocean. I wonder what awaits me at the end. And it was right here when I thought the world was just glitched for me. Because, yeah, I mean, look at it. The great pink nothingness. So, I decided to take a break here. Ask Austin in the Discord if this was a glitch or not, and then prepare myself, or prepare to throw myself off the cliff. Why did I think this? Well, it's mostly from my experiences with Skyblocks, and I thought this was just the void below. So, building montage. Starting with new potions of night vision. Do you have some more good potions left over? So, get some golden carrots, toss them in, wait for it to mix, have a snack in the meantime. Garlic. Then toss in the redstone, wait for another good stir, and then get royally screwed by the bottler, who will just fill up one bottle instead of the 4 that I threw into. Then, do you see that? It just fills it up and then spits it out as an unfilled potion bottle. I hate that bug. I hate that bug so much. Anyway, back to something more productive. A new pickaxe from parts I had just lying around. Why a new pickaxe? Because I don't want to lose my good pickaxe, in case someone is lurking below there. Apropos of things lurking. Let's make a sword. The first one is run, I think. So, get some steel, get some gold. Hard carbon is still in the smeltery, so throw it in, make the patterns, build the patterns, craft the thing, make it, and... Oh. Why does it lunge me backwards? Well, because I made a rapier, of course, you see? I clicked on the wrong sword, and I would have needed another guard to make a longsword. But anyway, with all the supplies made, let's go. Teleport to the ender quarry, and then this time I'm not cutting it out, but give you the wonderful use that I always have when I go into the Bedrock dimension, running through the acid dimension. Enjoy! We walk past mining efforts and through the doors that luckily keep out the unfriendly hydrochloric acid down into the spiral staircase that I made so long ago. And this made my head spin when I was playing it, because this thing is long. Very, 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 very long. You can see me starting to cut corners and become more aggressive in my jumps down. There are the safety blocks in the middle every once in a while, but going further down I started omitting those, which makes jumping down ever more dangerous. And I do not want to have broken legs right now. And also, I'm running out of drink, so let's have a quick pit stop, and then off we go to our counterclockwise conniption. Yes. Getting really aggressive from the jumps now, but hey, there we are. And there we go. We are back in the dimension of darkness, ready to tackle the way. Just for a moment I thought it would be funny to do the way in the darkness, but I couldn't even find my way around where I needed to go, so let's not do this, and instead chuck in the potion, get my bearings, and then let's swim on down, 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 down to the frigging hole in the world. Yeah. No, that's not it. Come on. It's not that hard. No, that arrow is not pointing in the right direction. But nearly. Yes. Oh well. Let's let this penile statue just stand there and... Come on, any day now. Yes, yeah. There we go. Now I got it. This boosts in confidence. The way is lit, and I very aggressively swim through this dark, tight space. And even watching this makes me really tense again. Ah. But then again, I also grin from one ear to the next because I know what's coming. And oh boy, are you in for a treat. So, we're nearly there. Yes, over there. And down below. And through this slit. Yes. And through this hallway. Say hello to the nugget that hangs there precariously. And... are we there yet? Not quite. Even deeper, even deeper. Having used up half of my oxygen, I quickly top it off. At this depth, it takes a while to top off the oxygen, which is just the way it is. But now with replenished supplies of oxygen, I can do the last meters. There we are. What wonders awaits us? Is it a hole in the world, or is it the intended way? I regret nothing! Yeah, so it's a seemingly infinite plane of sand with obsidian skies. Still, I was wondering if this was the intended way or not, so I had a quick conversation with Austin again, and yes, this is where you need to go. It just looks really, really weird because of the night vision potion. And I don't think they had this in mind when they made this opening. So, thinking that I might need to go there more often than once, I decided to quickly jump back and make a few waystones, so that the way back is much more easy. And we join in when I made those waystones, and I'm back. So, 61 waystones should be fine, no problem, as I have lots of crystal matrix ingots in storage and I can make more. So, oh, wait, maybe I should get some building blocks, some doors, and some more experience levels, so that I can actually warp myself between bases. So yeah, that's the quicksmithing method in action. But now I can start. Let's run through this again, shall we? I'll speed it up this time. And there we are. Back down. Time for the first thing to set. And how will we name it? Of course, it's Assets End. It doesn't cost me even a level to go from an ender quarry. Nice. So, let's chuck in a potion and jump one deeper. Next up, I built a base directly below the portal, which is completely silly and it looks absolutely terrible, but oh well. It's something, I guess. I had no idea what I'm doing. And it's around this time that it dawns upon me that I need to actually get some doors, because I need to keep the water out and need somewhere to put down the teleporter itself. So wasn't my brightest day, and it definitely wasn't my best day when it comes to architecture. But, well, it's a diver entrance. Whatever. let's set up the teleporter. What do we need to name this one? Well, no. Bed. Rock. Maze. No? Bedrock Maze, yes. Great. Great writing skills. And one jump cut later, we are down on the abyssal plane with the oxygen quickly running out, and I start building just a thing, just a little hut, which is just as ugly, and the potion is running out, and my oxygen is running out, which I realize about now, which I'm really fast now with making an air pocket. That was close, and when playing it, I was really fucking tense. Because, oh boy, being trapped underwater gives me the gibblies, the I don't knows. And yes, it's very dark here. You do need some light source. But next waystone is set, and how shall I name this one? Who knows? The bottom plane. Yeah. Everett the poet. Well, I'll spare you the rest of the building. Instead, I show you my newest dance, the Tinder Shuffle, as I teleport back to steal some much needed doors. These were put here originally as health and safety concerns, so that I don't fall into the dimension unwanted, but who cares? Let's go back. Let's actually use our new teleportation network. No. Yes, you need to... Yeah, there we go. So, now I can install door. Door has been installed, but the fox is stupid. So, come on. Come on. There we go. Ha. Isn't it nice to have this exclusive bit of architecture here in the bottom of the ocean? Beautiful, isn't it? So, after having compressed about 1.5 hours, no, rather more 2 hours of gameplay into nearly half an hour, I think I'll stop this episode right here. And next week, we'll see what awaits the fox in this pelagic prison that he built himself into. So, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye.